kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them the chance to build their confidence up.
Play action here on first down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So LSU's offense gets their first crack now. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's second down after that completion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo, just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. He's got his man in the open field. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Durham.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. The receiver grabs it. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Incompletion makes it second down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Back to throw again. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. To the air. It's Reed. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Aggies will have to kick it away. And here's the return. And coverage team able to bring him down. That LSU offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him, but it's a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Stepping back, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's buried. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on the screen now. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him, and he drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Looks like LSU has the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Berry.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. And on the carry, he's heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. To throw, it's Reed. Caught by the receiver. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Aggies will line up to boot it away. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. And the coverage team gets to return it to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Handoff to the back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 9 on to kick it away.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Did they get points out of this possession? It's a short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. And this pass is caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle. It's Green. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Barry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Brown down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this.
Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the 4th. But they try to add the lead now to the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Handing off on the draw play. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, I like to run. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. Momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember last time they were on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Dropping back. It's Reed. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Breaks free. Continues to fight for yards. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The sure hands. It's Concepcion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Caught near the sticks. It's Concepcion. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Costly penalty creates the automatic first down. And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
PHC up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Nice grab. It's Brown. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of Heat.